So today we're celebrating World Thinking Day as a troop. And remember, World Thinking Day is a day where Girl Scouts around the world come together to learn about the environment and remember that we're all working together to make sure that our Earth is a peaceful and is a peaceful and happy place. And the theme for this year's World Thinking Day is Our World, Our Peaceful Future. So what we're going to do as a troop today is we're going to read a story as we go through the activities today, because many cultures around the world have folk tales that use nature to show a moral or consequence. And so this story is inspired by cultures around the world. As you follow the story, you'll encounter several problems in nature that we will have to fix as a group by completing an activity in that section. We only need to do one activity in each section, so those will be already figured out for you. And there are going to be 3 different sections followed by the Walk the World activity day, okay? So we have our different parts of the story. We have our introduction, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So this first video is going to be the introduction to Miku's story. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is read the first part of Miku's story. It says, it was a cold and wet night in the forest, and Miku was hungry. She was surrounded by tall trees that were full of songs and smells, while animals and birds ran across the floor and sang through the branches, but she felt entirely alone. That night the forest noticed. They told Miku to wish for anything in the world and they would provide it, unless it broke the rules of nature. Miku was delighted and started wishing for everything she ever wanted: delicious food, a soft bed, a crackling fire to stay warm. Around the world, people saw Miku's happiness and began to wish for all their desires too. The forest became tired and desperate, trying to make everyone happy, but no one noticed. Why take care of nature when nature could take care of them? One day in the middle of a snowy winter, Miku decided she hated the cold and announced, "Forest, make it sunny and hot right now." But this was against the rules of nature. To Miku's horror, the whole forest vanished into thin air. Miku realized her mistake. She asked for too much and forgot to take care of the land. The earth was now bare and empty, the animals had no home, and the world had nothing else to give. Luckily, there's still time to fix it. As a troop, we're going to travel the world and fix the problems with Miku's land. We'll investigate how nature works, find ways to protect the natural world, and stop the earth from getting too grumpy. With your help, the story isn't over. You, your troop, and everyone in Girl Guiding and Girl Scouts can decide how this really ends. So before we move on, we're going to answer these 4 questions in our circle. Each member of our troop is going to answer these questions and see if we have anything in common. You're going to share your name, your favorite animal, your favorite part of nature, and your proudest moment in Girl Scouting. So go ahead and take a minute to do that now.